Hello, dear friends. Whenever you are haunted by memories of the past, repeat this saying like a mantra. Water under the bridge never moves a mill. Opinion piece. The hero and the sage. Michael and Gabriel, agents of changes. They repel falsehood, practical wisdom, divine messengers, cosmic intelligence, grounded spirituality, revelation of mysteries, protection and nutrition, intuition and receptivity, divine feminine principle, charisma and competence, bringing heaven down to earth. Let's start. There is tension between charismatic leadership and competent administration. The hero is like a father, and the ruler is like an administrative mother who become who could become a stepmother in case of tyranny. Heroes are good for great deeds, but they are not good for the methodical work of governing. This requires wise men with a good heart. The government requires deep knowledge, a great capacity for systematic and organized work, and people with academic training and administrative skills, with moral integrity and concern for the well being of their people. Not all heroes are wise, nor are all wise men heroes, because each one specializes in a different virtue. This comes from channeled information that says that Archangel Michael has been replaced by Archangel Gabriel as governor of or atom of a local universe of Nebaron, according to the virtues. Michael is a spiritual warrior, while Gabriel is a healer and a guide. Michael is associated with the sweat and fighting. Gabriel with medicine and accompaniment. Michael acts more on the spiritual plane, fighting evil. Gabriel intervenes more directly in human affairs, and therefore is closer to us as a mother. Governance requires different skill than heroism. Charisma and courage are not enough for effective administration. Knowledge, discipline, and integrity are valued in government. Effective government requires a combination of vision and technical competence, highlighting the importance of having leaders who not only inspire but are also able to implement policies effectively and ethically. Definition. Michael means who is like God and is considered the head of the heavenly militia. His main mission is to fight against the forces of evil. He is the defender and protector of the children of light. He is depicted as a warrior in armor, holding a sword or a spear symbolizing his role as a protector and fighter of evil. He appears in the book of Daniel, the epistle of Jude, and the Apocalypse, where he is described as a great prince who fight against the evil dragon. Gabriel means divine strength and is known as the messenger of God. He is said to be the most important archangel in heaven. His mission includes announcing significant events, and he is often depicted with a trumpet or a lily, symbolizing his role as a bearer of good news. He appears in the book of Daniel, where he reveals divine secrets, and in the Gospels, where he acts as a messenger at key moments in history, such as the one we are currently living in. Although Gabriel is not usually explicitly described as a scholar or an erudite in the human sense, he is attributed with characteristics that suggest a high level of knowledge and wisdom. Gabriel's functions and attributes imply a level of knowledge and understanding that transcends human understanding to share both divine mysteries and practical wisdom. Gabriel has a deep understanding of divine plans and secrets. In the book of Daniel, Gabriel appears to reveal and interpret complex prophetic visions, demonstrating his ability to understand and transmit divine knowledge. As the primary divine messenger, Gabriel has the responsibility to communicate crucial messages. This involves not only transmitting information, but also explaining it in a way that is understandable to human beings, suggesting a deep understanding of sacred scriptures and divine mysteries. Gabriel is credited with the role of teacher and guide to various prophets, teaching them everything from agriculture to religious rituals. This indicates a broad spectrum of knowledge, both practical and spiritual. Gabriel is identified as the active intellect, suggesting a higher intelligence and wisdom, but it is a spirit, a spiritually, but it is a spirituality with its feet firmly planted on the ground to bring heaven down to earth. Symbolism. It seems that the archangel Gabriel is related to the sign of the crab, the archetype of the Virgin Mary, and the white color of milk. His role as a communicator could be associated with the intuitive aspect of Cancer. As a mother figure, the Virgin Mary could be related to the nurturing and protective qualities of Cancer. Her purity and devotion could be linked to the emotional and spiritual aspect of the sign. Gabriel, as a cosmic messenger, is an archetype similar to Hermes Mercury in other traditions. He represents communication between the divine and the human, inspiration and revelation. The divine feminine principle, represented by the Virgin Mary, is present in many cultures as the Great Mother Goddess, Isis, Kuan Yin, etc. It symbolizes nourishment, compassion, intuition, and emotional wisdom. Gabriel is the protector and guide on the spiritual journey. The crab shell is the protection of the spiritual essence. It also symbolizes the maternal aspect of the divine feminine principle that nurtures spiritual growth. The Cancer sign is represented by the crab and is a water sign associated with emotions and intuition. It is ruled by the moon, which symbolizes the feminine and maternal and is related to home, family, and protective feelings. The crab, as guardian of emotional waters, is a symbol of emotional protection and navigation of the depth of the unconscious and is present in various mythologies as guardian of aquatic mysteries. Water is the symbol of receptive consciousness. And Gabriel symbolizes the ability to receive messages from the universe and the higher self. Openness to inner wisdom is the pure and virginal aspect of consciousness. Gabriel's message is the catalyst for change and the new beginning. The moon, as ruler of Cancer, is the symbol of cycles and transformation. The virginal aspect symbolizes pure potential and constant renewal. Divine force. According to Miguel Ángel Castillo, archangels make up one of the nine choirs of the angelic hierarchy and are the penultimate before the angels. Although the Bible only mentions three archangels, theology accepts seven as members of the heavenly court. Gabriel is one of them and means divine force. The functions entrusted to Gabriel are to instruct souls during gestation so that they accept the body as an instrument that will help them fulfill their role on earth. He is the messenger in charge of announcing conception to the Virgin Mary and represents the balance between male power and female nurturing. And for this reason, he is associated with newborns and children. He is represented with a lily wand, which Mary gave him at the time of the Annunciation and represents immaculate purity. The main quality of this archangel is to drive away falsehood. In addition, he helps with constancy, attracts good company, alleviates love ills, and protects pregnant women. Likewise, you can ask, you can ask for his help if you need artistic inspiration to facilitate the communication process, to keep wisdom, to health personnel during childbirth, as well as to mothers and newborns. The day in his honor is Wednesday. His saint's day is September 29, and the service he gives is hope, and his virtue is purity. Water. And source by Kesharaj. Water is the closest spiritual manifestation on earth of the creative source. Water is neutral. It has no positive or negative charge and cannot be polarized. When the human body is immersed in water, shower, stream, lake, sea, its vibrational frequency is automatically raised and a physical and energetic cleansing occurs. Water can increase your intuitive ability and help you become a better channel to anchor higher energies as well as channeled and telepathic communication. Channeled and telepathic communication. Telepathic communication does not only occur through the brain. True telepathic communication occurs with the entire body, including and especially the water that composes it in coherence with the heart, and the participants of the meeting are in resonance with the energies of others, which in turn are balanced by the water in the body, in each body. The human body is composed of 70% water. Your DNA is also composed of crystallized water. Think of yourself as a body of water and flow that way. Don't be rigid. Allow your emotions to be like water and let them flow. And of course, drink pure or natural spring water throughout the day. Purify the water you drink with your thought. Energize it as well by holding the glass close to your chest and visualize the light flowing into the water. Domino. Poet Talk foresees that many dominoes will fall in the short term. A seismic shift is coming, and there will be all kinds of aftershocks with the tailwinds that will follow. There are all kinds of hurricanes that come and go. There are great storms that sweep through the astral plane and the mental plane. You need to be anchored or you will be blown away by the wind. It is we who block the spiritual light with transient fantasies that are sent to us to test the quality of our love. All these distractions have their residence in the dimension of time. Never has the sensitive side of action been so attractive and desirable because spiritual possibilities are seldom so close. The intrinsic value of the desired object is defined by the degree of difficulty involved in apprehending it. The great work is not something you accomplish. It is something accomplished in you by the action of angels. It is sometimes called the knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel. We all have a pot of access within us through which we can put ourselves on the path to it. Only a few people out of thousands will try to find a way, and only a few who try will succeed. Once you are fully embarked in it, it can happen very quickly, but more often than not, it will take a lifetime. Sometimes it comes through trauma, sometimes it comes through an epiphany, sometimes it comes through a touch. One must never be daunted by the magnitude of the effort, and whoever stays on the path will complete it. Never give up, and you cannot fail. I asked Guru Baba if I could give up, and he said, "No, not you. You must fight, 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 and then give up. Don't give up to anyone but God." And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.